Hello, my little scientists. Today I will tell you a fairy tale about a very special apple. Do you want to hear it? Good. Let's begin. Once upon a time in the English countryside, a young man named Isaac Newton sat beneath an apple tree in his mother's garden. The breeze was gentle, birds were singing, and the sky was beautifully blue. Newton seemed deep in thought. Suddenly, thud, an apple fell right beside his feet. Newton frowned as he looked at it. Why did this apple fall downward? Why didn't it fly upward or float sideways? Most people would have simply eaten the apple, but not Newton. Instead, he kept wondering so much that he could hardly sleep before finding the answer. As a child, Newton was already known for thinking deeply and experimenting. While other children played by the river, Newton busied himself building wooden water wheels. He often took apart clocks just to see how their hands could move. After that apple fell, Newton grew even more curious about the mysteries of the universe. He began to wonder, why doesn't the moon fall to Earth? Why do fruits always fall downward? What makes objects pull on one another? For many years, great thinkers had pondered these questions, but none had found the answer. Newton, however, felt that he was getting closer. He studied, wrote, and calculated day and night. One day, while strolling through his garden, Newton spotted a pine cone hanging from a tree branch. He carefully examined it. Then, suddenly, like a bolt of lightning, he understood. Everything in the universe has a force pulling it towards everything else. This force depends on the mass of the objects and the distance between them. The bigger the object and the closer they are, the stronger the force. The Sun, Earth, and all the planets in the universe are held in their orbits by the force of gravity. It even causes tides on Earth's surface. Finally, Newton had discovered the secret of the universe. There is an invisible force pulling all objects in the universe toward each other. He named it gravity. Gravity makes apples fall to the ground. Gravity keeps us standing firmly on Earth instead of floating away. Gravity even keeps the moon orbiting around the Earth. Wow, so. The answer to a falling apple had unlocked a great secret about how the world works. From that day on, whenever Newton saw a falling apple or a rolling ball, he smiled, for they reminded him of the birth of his great discovery. His discovery changed the world. People everywhere now understand that the world is built on natural laws that never change. They also learned to use these laws to invent new things like airplanes, spaceships, and satellites. But sadly, Newton wasn't famous during his lifetime. No one paid attention to his discoveries until a famous scientist rediscovered them years later. Still, Newton didn't get upset. He knew that his work would one day be appreciated, and in the end, it was. Newton is now one of the most famous scientists of all time. His name is a symbol of genius. And that's not all. The story of Newton and the apple inspired millions of children to become scientists themselves. They read his books, trying to discover new things and asking endless questions, and all because of one apple. Now, let's think about the moral of the story. What can we learn from it? Of course, we can learn that you should always follow your dreams and never stop questioning the world around you. Just like Newton, we can all make incredible discoveries if we dare to ask the right questions. So remember, little scientists, the world is full of wonders. All you have to do is open your eyes and look around. Who knows what you might discover next? Perhaps you'll find a new way to help the environment or invent something that makes life easier for everyone. The possibilities are endless, and if anyone ever tells you that your questions are silly or stupid, just remember Newton and the apple. They too had to start somewhere, and that somewhere was a simple question. So keep asking questions, my little scientists. Your curiosity is the key to unlocking all the secrets of the universe. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. If you liked this story, please hit the like button and subscribe so you never miss out on our amazing videos. Until next time, stay curious and keep asking questions. You never know what wonders you might discover. Goodbye.